I've been buying a lot of strange investments recently. I don't know why. Really, I've just been bored. Crypto, they're making everything take forever. I will say MicroStrategy has about 500 and I think it was 58,000 Bitcoin now, which is absurd. And hopefully, I guess all I can say is hopefully you've bought some Bitcoin. And then I guess the rest goes to the institutions so that um, they can pump the price because they're not gonna really pump it until they have all of it. So that's pretty much how it's gonna go. So all these people think they're gonna get in once things take off. It's not really possible, because all of it will be gone. In fact, it'll probably just be cannot buy, please wait, or something, buy order. It's not completed, and it won't be completed until Bitcoin's $1 million. But I used to play a game called RuneScape. I don't know if you're familiar. Either way, there are hyper rare items that are 20 plus years old. 20 plus, let me see. Wait, time's flying. I believe 20 plus years old. Um, that I had in 2015. Don't know what happened to it. Maybe I got hacked, maybe it's gone, but for sure now, I'm starting a small portfolio on RuneScape of hyper rare items such as, party hats and green Halloween mask, stuff like that. Um, but anyways, I want to say it feels weird. I've been buying a lot of stuff that really may not sound like an investment almost. But I'm really trying to expand my mind in what I consider an investment, right? Um, if you can see back here, that is a vase. It's pretty big too. I won't go over there right now, but um, stuff like that. I also have, I don't know, sorry for the lighting if it gets bad. Let's see if we can do this transition smoothly. Right there. It's like a Robin collectible from 2015. They also have Aquaman and somebody else, and I want to get like three right there. I think that look really nice in my room. But I've been buying a lot of strength, and I guess I always have because this painting back here is look how big it is, and it's a strange asset. But I've been really intrigued by these newer assets. I feel like these assets, right? They give me a distraction while Bitcoin takes off, because now it's easier to forget about Bitcoin because dude, I'm looking at all these other assets and I can worry about them rather than focus on Bitcoin's price. Now I could buy more Bitcoin. You should always buy Bitcoin. Um, but I want to expand my portfolio and I think it gives me more peace of mind because instead of checking the price on my phone of Bitcoin all the time, now at least in my brain I'm thinking, oh, how much is this going to be worth and how much is this going to be? I have so many assets I don't even remember. Like I have stuff probably in some storage place or somewhere, maybe in my mom's house, something I don't even remember. And that's the way I like it. Not that I don't want to remember my assets, but I don't want them to be on my mind currently. I want to live my life and have these things kind of growing in the background. Um, and that's my plan, but I've been buying a lot of strange asset classes. And I have to slow down because I'm kind of going too far, but I haven't, but I need to stop, at least for now, until I do some things. And then I could probably keep buying in. But I realize the only thing that really gets me, like my blood rushing, is a new asset class. Not a new asset class, let me take that back. Um, it has to be super rare. Now the vase was kind of a yeah, and I guess the Robin Hood, yeah, it's 2015 for the Robin Hood, so 10 years old, yeah, not really that rare to me, but I'm looking for super rare items that I could get my hands on, to appreciate, you know? Um, Obviously real estate would be amazing. That's on the back burner. I don't know if I'm going to be the biggest real estate guy out there, but I have my own assets and I I'm trying stuff out. That's the thing with this whole investing thing. You just got to try stuff out sometimes. It's not always going to go as the plan. It's not always going to go perfect. But what you can do is have a plan and actually do something about it. Um, but I don't think people understand this, right? Because people don't understand how money works. And I mean, it's not their fault. Nobody teaches you. Somehow you have to kind of just fall into it unless you were told by your parents or family. Um, but I realize when people look at this, they literally just think, oh, comic book, DC Marvel, Spider-Man. There is no second level to what they're thinking about. And I'm not mad at them, but I've realized I gotta stop thinking that people can see the underlying thing that I'm like, it's just screaming out to me. Yes, these are comics. They're also investments. They also, they're investments because it's a piece of history with these comics. Something almost priceless in a way. And I think people don't understand that. They just think, oh, comic, you know, there is more to everything. There's a reason why stuff is popular. And I'm not saying other stuff can't be, but I'm trying to capture a piece of history in my hands of some sort and then basically grow my money off the backs of that, which kind of sounds terrible in a way, but it's the truth. I buy things so that I can become more powerful and so that my money will never leave me. But I've been trying to branch out, so I was even considering I'd never played World of Warcraft, but I know the game at least enough to know that there's something in there that's super rare, that's gonna be expensive, that I know can't be replaced. And I'm gonna get my hands on it. I don't even have an account. I'm gonna make an account, do everything right. I'm gonna get my hands on some stuff. Yeah, peace.